So please, one of the first thing we do is to try, do all your best to survive. And how do you do that? We recommend that you partner. Tell our partner. Partner with who? Companies, banks, hotels, champion burials, supply them toiletries, soap, beverages, supply something to them. They have needs, they have wants, they have daily. If you cannot partner with them, work with them, partner with government. If you cannot get anything there, please, you need to find something to do that gives you money. So anything that gives you money is called financial vehicle. What does it called? All vehicles that people use to make money have one relationship with them, and that relationship is called a transactional relationship. What did I say it's called? A transactional relationship. A transactional relationship. What it simply means is that everybody can survive. Tell us survive. So you are looking forward to survive. There's no problem. Everybody they can earn a living. So what we mean by earning a living is that there is a roof over your head, there's a food on your table, and there's a clothes on your back. Please, if you are surviving currently, there's no need to stay there and say, thank God, me, I'm surviving. No, it's to connect with people that are moving in your direction of interest in life. We call them to live a significant life, a legacy behind, live a life of impact. And one of the things you must look out for before you connect with people is their experience. They're not experience. The person must have some level of systems and structures and should be able to teach some level of millionaire skills. Tell me what millionaire skills. All these skills are all learnable skills, problem solving skills. What I said. One of the intrinsic value, of course, of knowledge is that you're going to change your thinking, change your attitude, change who you are, and definitely going to create and actually solve problems for other people too. And one of the skills the person teach us is leadership skill. Tell me leadership skill. Ability to lead yourself and lead other people, and then people management skill, and then emotional intelligence skills, ability to control your emotions and forgive yourself and forgive others, self-awareness skill, and negotiation skill. These are the skills you need to build people. Is a skill you need to build a team. Is a skill to build organization. Teamwork makes the dream work. If your dream is small, you don't need a team. You have a big dream, you surely need a team. Okay, so you need to build organization like MTN, Glow, Etisalat, Montu Suite, a business community, a Christian community, of course, an investment community, or a business family. So this relationship is called a significant relationship, or you call it a transformational relationship. What does it called? A transformational relationship. Whereby your life is going to be transformed by connecting with quality people. I call it OQP, only quality people. What did I say? So that relationship is going to help you to, of course, to build a fortune, 10 of fortune. Because the kind of discussion you have, of course, will be lifting your soul and spirit, will make you to inspire, make your vision more clearer, or we call it residual income. Tell us residual income. Residual income is the kind of money you earn because you build a system once, you build a company once, you build an individual once, you build something once, and because of that, you keep making money. So if you look at what I just wrote on the board, there are two factors here. There's a factor happening outside of you. There's a factor happening inside of you. Those factors outside of you is called contributing factors. What does it called? Contributing factors. That means they contribute to your success. They can never stop you. Yes, they can slow you down. They can facilitate it. They can also delay you, but they can never stop you. And those factors are the sun, the moon, the weather, the naira, the dollars, your president, your governor, your auntie, your uncle, auntie, everybody you see around you. They cannot stop you. They can contribute. They can facilitate it. But the factor that determines your success is embedded in you. We call them determining factors. What does it called? I have two factors in me. You have two factors in you. A winner and a loser, positive and negative. So you need to focus. Tell your neighbor, focus. Focus on the winner. Focus on the positive factor. Then ignore. Tell your ignore. Ignore all negative factors. Ignore the losers, the losing factor inside of you. So the factors you need to focus on is your faith, is your belief, is your courage, your determination, commitment to follow the process, vitality, fidelity are the factors you need to focus on. Factors you actually need to ignore intentionally is to ignore fear, doubt, anger, bitterness, resentment, hatred. Ignore them. Tell not ignore. So if you look at it very well, if you don't like the people around you, you don't like your financial state, there's no need to bother yourself about changing them. Just change who you are and everything will change. So you are the most important factor. Once you improve, everything will improve. Once you grow, everything will grow. Tell your neighbor, I am the most important factor. Tell your neighbor, you are the most important factor. So looking at it, so we started a class yesterday. Your financial stage is yesterday. So today is today is part 2. So we'd like to talk about your financial state as we stages as we move to 2025. Okay, let's see. Today's date is 29th. Okay, 2024. Idea. Okay, so tell us also when it's time. So okay, our beliefs about money. So our beliefs about money. Our beliefs. our beliefs about money. So some our belief about money is empowering us. Some belief about money is not empowering us. So good and fine. Thank you so much. Okay, that's a good one. So the person of value is what they call education. Either you sit in front of quality people and they're discussing it and you're picking it from their brain because you are smart, or you're building in a class or in a settings, informal settings or formal settings, and these values is added to you. So it's good you add value to yourself consciously every day. So you have about 10 outlines here. Outlines, okay. The first one is context for the concept. Context for the concept. Okay. So a good man leaveth inheritance to his children. So if you're a good man, you should be having these plans. Believes about money. Okay. Believes about money. So there's some negative belief. Money is evil. Money is bad. Money is for bills, and those beliefs is not empowering you. So we have to define what is money. We have to do this today. And we have to define what is wealth. Okay. Number 5, we have to define the wealth formula, so that everybody that is not is still struggling to fix up, so you can actually do this. Number 6, we have here the financial intelligence, how to be financially smart, so that when money comes into your hand, it will definitely multiply. Number 7, and we have here long-term perspective. Long-term perspective. Okay. Okay. So number 8, we have a financial leverage. Is that number 8? I missed one, but it's fine. It's supposed to be financial intelligence, no problem. We'll be fine. We're not even going to go to this one today. So number 9, we have corporate structure. So you need to set this. You need to set this structure for yourself. And number 10, the last one but not the least, financial stages. So by the time we get to, you know where you are, and you know the next stage of your life, and you know how to take the steps. So yesterday we started telling us that we are actually required and expected to create and build generational wealth, because a good man leaveth inheritance to his children. So you create generational wealth for your children to enjoy, because for you to create this, you must believe that wealth is moral, wealth is right, virtuous, is noble, is of course inherently okay for you to be wealthy. It's a good thing for you to accumulate more than enough for your children to inherit, leverage, and benefit from your financial activities, decisions, and actions. So poverty is not a reflection of God's intention. Sorry, I'm doing revision. Don't be offended. Let me just do some revision. This is for the context, for the yesterday context for the concept. We said that poverty is not a reflection of God's intention. So don't let our beliefs block you from enjoying the wealth that God has promised you already. So it requires that for you to be wealthy, you must believe that wealth is morally and righteously okay for you to be wealthy, and you must believe that you are going to make a lot of profit and live a profitable life that can be measured in terms of economic structures. So this is all about your beliefs. So if you doubt the righteousness of making profit and living a profitable life, then you will end up sabotaging your own success, opposing your opportunity because of your doubt. Doubt will make you to procrastinate, ultimately block your blessings, sabotage your opportunities. So when you believe that it is moral, when you believe that it is your moral, religious, and spiritual obligation, and it is right for you to make profit, it is right for you to make more than enough for your children to enjoy and benefit from your economic choices, decisions, activities, then you will not procrastinate, and you will have internal conflict, and it will also help you to boost your focus, determination, and commitment to follow the process. So we came to outline number 2, beliefs about wealth. So yesterday I said there are 4 major beliefs about wealth that blocks people from their blessings, sabotage their opportunities. So we have to look at the wrong one before we look at the right one. So yesterday we talked about money is evil. Those that said money is evil. So, and I said, yes, money is not evil. Money is neutral. It takes the position of the person that handles the money. Money in the hands of a good man is good. Money in the hands of a bad man is bad. Yesterday we were talking in the evening. One of our leaders said something. He said, money is like water. It takes the shape of the container. So you put it in a bigger container, it's fine. You put it in a square container. So money is I will talk about more money, about what is money today. So we also discuss one of the things that will sabotage someone's blessing is that money is for bills. So if you believe that money is for bills, you only make money enough to pay bills. And every time you always have bills to pay. And bills will never be enough. So you believe that time is money. Time is not money. Time is money. Time is far more, infinitely more important than money. If you feel that time is money, you'll be trading your time for money. Money is for savings for rainy day. Money is for savings. So you believe that money is for saving for rainy days. you always have the rainy days coming. So yesterday we picked the first one and we started discussing yesterday. Money is evil. We pick it like, and let's discuss it. We told ourselves yesterday, if you believe that money is evil and and being rich is not compatible with righteousness, therefore you will just be working enough to survive. And what by surviving is that you only have enough to put food on your table, clothes on your back, and full roof over your head. So this mindset of money is not, money is evil. It will block you and will never allow you to enjoy your opportunity. So you must believe that money is morally and religiously okay. We must believe that it is your moral and religious responsibility and a duty to create wealth by offering services and products to others. So if you don't need internal conflict about money, so you need to solve this problem that money is not bad, money is good, and poverty is not in any way good because it's not reflecting God's intention for man. We stopped there yesterday, so let's start from number 2 today. Write it there. Money is for bills. Maybe one statement, but let me just give it to you. Money is for bills. Write this on your notes. If anyone believes that money is for bills, he will just making enough just to pay bills. If anyone believes that money is for bills, he will only make enough to pay bills. If anyone believes that money is for bills, he will only make enough just to pay bills. So he will making all his decisions, activities will just be make money, go pay bills, and that is very wrong. Making money to pay bills is a wrong mindset because if anyone believes that money is for bills, money is for paying bills, he will only make just enough to pay bills. So to affect his financial decisions, his thinking, like I told you last time, that our thoughts have presence, that thoughts are things. So if anyone believes that money is for bills, he will only make just enough to pay bills. I said, instead of thinking money is for bills, think of money is to buy assets. Money is for my needs, not just bills. Because bills you are going to depend on monthly income or any money that's going to your life. You just be looking for money to pay bills. So if you think that all the money is for bills, no matter how much money you earn, you always use it to pay bills, and it will block your blessings. It will sabotage your opportunities. So whenever you wake up and think that, let me go and make money to pay bills, that's a wrong mindset. Why not say, when you make money to buy assets? Buying assets is very good because from that asset you can use the money to settle everything, because it's good to pay bills from income generating assets, treasury bills, bond, mutual fund, because the money you work for with your sweat is called margin, tenor margin. So you need to subject that money to an opportunity that will give you money without your effort. So that will make you to detach your emotion from your effort. So don't believe that money is for bills, because if you believe that, no matter how much you work, no matter how much you earn, you only use it to pay bills, and it will sabotage your blessings, sabotage your opportunities, and it will just be enough to pay bills. So number 3, even if you want statement, because I want to talk about money today, and the things are about money. So time is money. So if you believe that time is money, you always trade your time for money. If you believe that time is, always trade your time for money. If you believe that time is money, you always trade your time for money. You always. Why will you do that? Because of your thinking, because of your belief. You lie to yourself. So you be lying to yourself. That is belief. Be lying to yourself. So don't lie to yourself that time is money. Time is infinitely more valuable than money. But time is your life. I told you time is a universal currency. You can use it, you can save it, you can spend it, you can squander it. So time is your life. If you spend your time, you are spending your life. If you save your time, you are saving your life. If you invest your time, you are investing your life. So time is your life. Time is not money. So your life is your time. That is what it means. So don't trade your time for money. Never you trade your time for money. I say it's not a bad thing to work, but working for money is very bad. You can work for experience, work for knowledge, work for relationship. It's not a bad thing. Work to build, but working because the subconscious mind is telling you that now money. Let money not be the motivating factor. If money is motivating you, or let me tell you what happened. You will dodge the process. It will bring ego and pride. But you follow the process, it will bring humility, it will bring character, it will bring integrity. So time is not money. Time is far more valuable than money. Okay, so write this down on your notes. Trading your time for money is a mistake. Trading your time for money is a very big mistake. It's a very big economic mistake. Let me put it like that. Trading your time for money is a very big economic mistake. Trading your time for money is a very big economic mistake, because the emptiness of money nobody can explain, and money doesn't fulfill what it promises. So trading your time for money is economic mistake. Instead, trade your ideas, thoughts, mindset. Trading your time for money is economic mistake. Instead, trade your ideas, thoughts. Trade your ideas, Trade your thought, trade your mind for money, but not your time. Don't trade. So you can after you bring your idea, say, I have an idea, let's do this. People will buy. That means any idea you have that enters your mind, people will follow that idea. And you are not meant for everybody. You are meant for someone or for a group of people. In fact, you are a nation. You know, God wants to have a kingdom. That's why you talk about domain. So you want to be a king that reflects the character of the king. So that is why you don't need to trade your time for money. Trade your idea, trade your concept, trade your thoughts for money, not your time. So there's a limit to how much you can trade your time for money. And once you're an employee to your customer, to your client, so time for money is very wrong, a wrong thing to do. So it starts from your thinking. Hey, I have time, let me go and sell it. No. If you sell your time for money, people will always buy you cheap. That is the thing. They'll buy you wholesale and retail you. That is what happened there. So let's go to the number 4 so that we can go to where I want us to go today. So, okay, let's go to number 4. Money is for saving for rainy days. Money is for saving for rainy days. So as a man thinking in his heart, so he is. If you think it's for rainy days, write down your note. Anyone that thinks that money is for rainy days, anyone that thinks that saving money for rainy days will always have rainy days. Anybody that thinks that I'm saving money for rainy days will always have rainy days. So you save money in the bank, in shoebox for rainy days. Anybody that save money for rainy days will always have rainy days. Anyone that save money for rainy days will always have rainy days. You save money for investment, you have investment. Save money for position, save money for hospital, you have it. Anyone that save money for rainy days will always have rainy days. So you always save money for problems, you always have problems because it's what you are thinking. So, and they don't understand about inflation. Anybody that save money for rainy days will have rainy days, and they don't understand inflation. So there's something about money you need to understand. Once you have money, money starts losing value that day. That's what happened to money. Inflation is not just in Nigeria, it's everywhere in the world. Anyone that save money for rainy days will always have rainy days. If you are written that one down, shall I? Okay? And they don't understand inflation, full stop. So people are holding money for rainy days, and you know, the rainy days will always come. They always use the money to solve problems, and they don't know why they have problems because they're always saving money for problems. So write this down your note. Money always loses its purchasing power every day because of inflation. Money always loses its purchasing power every day because of inflation. Money always loses its purchasing power every day because of inflation. So you are keeping money in terms of saving in the bank or shoebox. Money always loses value every day because of inflation. If you have 1 million naira by January, this is already November, what that 1 million naira would have bought for you January cannot buy it as of today. So money always loses its value every day. Its purchasing value every day because of inflation. Money always loses its purchasing power every day because of inflation. So instead of saving money, why not invest it in order to beat inflation? Why not invest? Instead of saving money, why not invest? I've told you, you can buy treasury bills or bond or you can buy these things at 100,000. So you can just save the money when you're up to 100,000 you buy. Because holding the money down, you will lose it to inflation. So, and it's not always good to work for money because working for money is always making money your master. So holding the money down and working for money will make it master. So putting money to work for you is the key to creating wealth. I think we should write that one down. Working for money is always wrong because it makes money your master. Working for money is always wrong because it makes money your master. And putting money to work for you is the key to creating wealth. Working for money is always wrong because it makes money your master. And putting money to work for you is the key to creating wealth. So we saw a guy in the book of Matthew 25. Matthew 25. Okay? 20 to 21. These are the parable of talents, right? The parable of talents. So this guy got 5, this one got 2, this one got 1. So the one with 5 traded with his own and do business and then multiply, get extra 5. Say, good and faithful servant, come into my bosom. The one with 2 tempted, the one with 1 went to hide his own. And now, what did the master do? The master even took that one that he has, he took it and gave it to the one that have. So what happened there is that the biblical role model we can look at. Abraham was very rich, and Joseph was rich in Egypt. Moses possessed the richness of Egypt, and of course Boaz, the husband of Ruth, was a wealthy man. David was a wealthy man. Solomon, wealthy man. Elijah controlled the economy of the kingdom and survived the famine. Daniel was very rich and being the president and being the prince in the governor in the one of the prince of Persia. So what happened is that these Bible characters were very rich. So you should see that God created everything in this world for us and created us for himself. So that is why everything should work for you, and you should believe that it is morally okay for you to become rich and wealthy. So instead of believing that money is evil and say, I don't want to have enough money, so I will not be bad. I don't want to have enough money, so I will not be righteous. No. In fact, not having money will even lead you to more temptation. That is what is happening, because money gives you a choice. Money makes you successful. Money gives you audacity. Money gives you confidence. Money makes your shoulder pad to be high. And even this, so having God self needs money, because money is a fruit of gospel. Without money, you cannot buy land. You cannot put fuel in the church. You cannot even buy you cannot buy tracts. You cannot buy Bible. So money is not bad. Just know that money is a slave of value. Turn of value. Okay, ID, what happened to my mic? Oh my God. Okay, so let us pick this next outline here. Before I give you the most important thing about money, let us define what is money. So I'm going to give you 4 things what money is, and then we start discussing how money came into being. Trade by barter to coins to gold. So what is money? So money is 4 things I'm going to share with you. Let me write it first before we start discussing them. Money, number 1, is a metric of value. Money is a metric of value. It's a metric to measure value. Number 2, money is liquidity. So we discuss this. Number 3, money is legal tender. Legal tender. Number 4, money is a debt. So we discuss all of them in details. But before I do this, let me lay some foundation. So that thing you call money is a metric for value, metric of measuring value. So money is a liquidity. Money is a legal tender. Money is a debt. So, and there is a story about a gold standard of monetary system in which the standard economy unit of account is based on fixed quantity of gold. So what happened was that there was a time there was trade by barter. People were exchanging goods for goods, goods for services, services for goods, services to services. So, and then it comes as value for value. And at some point, they now start bringing gold as a legal tender. So people now start taking gold to a bank so that they can give you some checks, some receipts. They have this gold because they didn't want anybody to break it. So you can actually buy something with that receipt. These are the inventory of paper money. So gold was heavy and difficult to carry. So back in the days, people were saving it and collecting receipts. So this was the revolution of bank and the origin of paper money, because it was a receipt as deposit for the gold. So what happened was that the gold stand as a monetary system where the currency or paper money has a value directly linked to the gold. With the gold standard, countries agreed to convert paper money into a fixed amount of gold. So no government currently uses the gold standard, and therefore is currently backed only by the strength of his government. So the consequences of this is inflation and its rate. So let's begin to look at money as a metric of value. Write this down on your notes. Money as a metric of value. Let me give you some things to write there. Money as a metric of value. So you begin to understand certain things that that thing you call money you're holding on to is you're supposed to actually do business with it. So, and then there's something called frequency and energy. And I want to make you understand that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. Energy can only be moved from one form to another. So for you to make money, you must operate at a certain frequency. Just like telling you, Inspiration FM has a frequency, 105.9. If I tell about Thanks to FM, Comfort FM, to that frequency. So for you to attract money, the frequency you must tune is your value, your energy. You must carry it up. You must be thinking about it. You must visualize it. You must imagine it. Because you can never feature in a future you did not picture. So some people are struggling today because they cannot attract. They are, okay, let me say this to you. There are some thoughts that makes money run away from person. That attract money from person. So you must be taught how to raise your energy. That is why one of the things that will help you is to be in the right environment that speak good about your spirit, that talk about your empowerment, that make you feel happy and excited, because they are the things that attract money. They are the things that makes you launch the giant in you. Tell your neighbor, I'm a success. Tell your neighbor, I'm a millionaire. Tell your neighbor, I'm a billionaire. No matter what the world is saying, no matter the pressure, never you see. Let me something. It's far easy to forgive and let go than to hold grudges and pains, because it will sabotage you at the end of the day. So you cannot be attracting money when you are thinking bad. You cannot be attracting money. You cannot sustain it when you are not happy. There's a frequency you need to operate. So you don't need to actually hold yourself down, because it's going to make you pursue money, and money will arrive from you. And you're working very hard and you don't have it. See, money responds to the energy, the knowledge behind the actions, not your action. I always tell us that Action is effort is a common denominator. Knowledge is a differentiator. Everybody make action. Everybody make effort. Keke man, Okada man. So, but they're not at the richest people in the world. Because if the universe rewards you by actions, that means people carry down go to cement from trailer to warehouse. They will become the richest people in the world. So there's a way you think, and you begin to attract these things to yourself. And the way you think is going to depend based on the knowledge, what you know about money. So let me give you the first one, right? Money is a metric of value. Write this down. Money is a way of measuring the value of goods or services. Money is a way of measuring the value of goods and services. Money is a way of measuring the value of goods and services. Full stop. Money is a way of measuring the value of goods and services. Money is a way of measuring the value of goods and services. And that is why it's not good for you to trade your time for money. Because you're trying to, this is my value, 50,000, 100,000. No, you value more than that. Write this down on your notes. As such, it's a reflection of the value you can create for others. As such, it's a reflection of the value you can create for others. As such, it is a reflection of a value you can create for others. So imagine that you know I'm going to be rewarding based on the value I create for others. Things will start changing your life. You will not be pursuing paper, you start pursuing value. So I said money is a way of measuring the value of goods or services. The value of a car, shoe, land. Money is a way of measuring the value of goods or services. Full stop. As such, it's the reflection of the value you can create for others. So instead of me thinking how to exchange my time for money, I better gather 5 people, 10 people, 20 people, train them what I do, and then them go and own their own kingdom. And what the only kingdom you need is your cabinet. I always say, Lord Jesus Christ have 3 beloved. You have 12 disciples and 12 apostles, 70 disciples, 120, and all of that. So what happened is that he understood that the kingdom must have a king. How did I put it on my note? Let me look at it. Let me show something how I put on my note. Why to make some sense for you. So you understand about the issue of value. I said, okay, how did I put it here? Kingdom is not a democracy. It's not a religious or republic. But the kingdom is a government influenced by the king over its territory. Impact it with its will, purpose, and intent. So producing a citizen, that is people who can express his culture and nature of the king. Culture and nature. Culture, lifestyle, and nature of the king. So that you are going to produce a set of people that will reflect your culture, your nature, your belief. So a kingdom is impacted by the mind of the king, not legislature or the will of the people. So you must grow yourself so that you can be able to impact people by your culture, by your lifestyle, by your mindset. Tell your mindset. So the fact is that the day you know that you are a nation, tell them I'm a nation. God doesn't see you as an individual. So before you start thinking, I'm just coming to the universe. So you begin to create some value that will reflect your culture. You know, let me say this to you. If you go back to, if you start getting history in our kingdom where we come from, my village always tell us this family, they're always in charge of legal cases. Their figure father was a farmer, their grandfather was a pig farmer, was a fisherman. So they know family by the things they do. And anything they do in that pattern, they seem to succeed faster and more because it begins to become their way of thinking. They begin to have precept upon precept, something. So you begin to understand that you must create value based on what value you want to create and which industry, oil and gas, condition. So you're not just going to do things that will stop and end with you. You want to do things that carry your future generation so that you create systems for them to leverage. They're not leverage and enjoy your financial decisions and activities. So one of the activities you will do is that you must pay yourself first. One of the activities you must think of investment. What you must do, you must think of system and structure. You must think about belief system. They're not believe. Okay, let me do this to help us. Right, number 2, liquidity. Liquidity. Okay, liquidity. So let's do this together. Money is useless and worthless until it's exchanged for goods or services. Money is useless and worthless until it's exchanged for goods or services. Money is useless and worthless until it's exchanged for goods or services. Full stop. Money is useless and worthless until it is exchanged for goods or services. I have 15 billion naira right now. It's not going to make sense until I exchange it to car, land, you know. So you cannot eat money on its own. You cannot carry paper until you use to buy bread or buy rice and beans. So money is useless and worthless until exchanged for goods or services. So full stop. It is made to move. Money is made to move, and as such is liquid. Money is made to move. Money is made to move. Money is created and made, and as such is liquid. Money is made to move. As such is liquid. I always tell people money moves in one direction. Money moves from consumers to producers. Money moves from buyers to sellers. So if you cannot be a producer, why not partner with producers? Money moves from consumers to producers. Money moves from sellers, from buyers to sellers. So I give you some practical stats. You either be a producer or you partner. And the shortest cut is to partner. Tell not partner. Partner will make you to leverage on other people's time. I call it OPT. Tell not OPT. Other people's time, OPM. Other people's money, other people's energy. So partnering is a shortest cut. In fact, the biggest thing you can do for yourself is sit down and start thinking how many companies you partner with, how many you partner, because you will leverage and enjoy more. So if you don't think about this, how do you even have it? See, your body only manifests what the mind accepts. Even though I inspire you, I talk to you, your mind, the conflict we have is always a mindset thing. The weapon of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty in pulling and strong in imagination. So everything is about your mind. So once your mind accepts that you are worthy to be a billionaire, you are worthy to partner, money will come to you. What is blocking and sabotaging the presence of money in your life is because of thinking. They're not thinking. So money is liquid. Money was created to move. Money was meant to move in one direction. It's like a stream. It's like a river. They are all in one direction. You know, if this stream go, come back. No, you don't see the river go, come back. One direction. So you must yourself. It is your responsibility to position yourself. Tell your neighbor. It is your 100% responsibility to position yourself on the right side of cash flow quadrant. Don't worry. We'll manage this. So they were almost done. So if you always put yourself where consumers are, you know what these guys they do? They always complain because consumers they think consumption, anything you give to this consumption. You give them money now. The first thing they think is to spend. They begin to look at their problems. Let me tell you, when you start looking for problems, you always have problems. Problems no they finish for this life. Tell your neighbor. Don't some problem die by ignoring them. Tell your neighbor. That one is begging for the charge card. Tell your neighbor. Some problem expire with time. So that you will not carry all your money and be solving problem every time. Never you say you know what you're saying? I have a problem. Don't confess those negative things. Don't say things you don't want to become true about yourself. Don't say I have sickness. No now. You can feel it. You can face it. And we are facing challenges. Fine. You face them. Let me say you have. You know what it means? I have this marker. That means it's part of me. Your confession, see, your words, by the words of your mouth, you shall be what? Justify. By the words of your mouth, you shall be what? Condemn. Let me something you need to understand. You are going to bring forth into your life what you say. Because whatever you are thinking, you are creating it. But when you say it's a confession, that's why God created everything now. He said in the beginning was the word and the word was God. No, he said that in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. And the earth was dark and void, and darkness was first of the deep, and the spirit also, and that thing was creating, incubating. But now he now said, "Let there be what? Light." And there was like when he spoke, that the thing came, but you're already creating in his mind. He said, "In the beginning, God created." Creating happened in the mind. So never you say bad thing about money, because money has to flow, and you must be on the right side. Let me give you number 3. Let me check my time. Okay, number 3, legal tender. Legal tender. Write down. Money can be represented as coin, ATM cards. Money can be represented as coin, ATM cards, statement of account or paper notes. Money can be represented as coins, ATM cards. Money can be represented as coins, ATM cards, statement or paper notes that we are forced by law to accept as payment for goods or services. Full stop. Money can be represented as coins, ATM cards, statements of account or paper notes that we are forced by law to accept as payments for goods and services. Full stop. Whether you like it or not, you just have to take it. There's competition. Money can be represented as coins, ATM cards, statement of an account or paper note that we are forced by law to accept as payment for goods and services. Have you seen all these things? Money doesn't, you can see that the money on its own is just I don't know how to say it. It's just economic constitution. So the real thing that money follows is value. What is value? Anything that is useful to someone else other than you. What is value? Anything that is useful, without product or service. So you should be working for value, not for paper, not for the note. And if you don't understand this, that money is simply a shadow. Before I finish, you understand. Money is a shadow, just like you keep in an object and the sun comes there, you see a shadow. You pursue shadow, you're not going to catch anything. That's what it means. And if you shift it, the shadow will shift. So the real substance is value. Turn of value. And I keep telling you how to create value. Value is from different sources: past, perceived, void; present, of course, pursued vision and idea; and future perceived vision and idea. So you should be able to see and think, what do people value? People value things that solve their problem. People don't buy things because you are selling it. People buy things because it meets up their needs. People buy things because they want it. So never think that people buy your idea, your product or service because you are selling it. No. Begin to look for what people want. What people want is called business. What you want is called what you enjoy do is hobby. It's a hobby. Do your hobby. If not hobby, it's not putting money in your pocket. Do the things that put money in your pocket. Because you must create value. See, there's something there. It gives you more fulfillment to create value. It gives you more fulfillment to create product or services that add to somebody's life. Because life is about contribution. So waking up one morning and say, God, how can I be a solution to somebody? How can I contribute? And be very intentional. Success is intentional. You cannot drift to the top of the mountain. You cannot drift. So climbing the ladder is intentional. You cannot climb the ladder with two hands in your pocket. No, tell your neighbor. You cannot climb a tree with two hands in your pocket. You walk it now, there's the truth. So what am I trying to say in essence is this. You wake up in the morning before you go to bed. I like to do my own before I go to bed. I sit down and say, God, who do I impact tomorrow? What do I give out tomorrow? You ask yourself a question. I do it the last 1 hour before I go to bed. I told you from 11 o'clock, I'm on my thinking chair. So I sit down and then also practice it. So anything you want to create, that is when you design, you document any thought that enters your mind and you write it down. You trap that thought on the planet Earth. The only thing that will make that thought not to be a reality that you did not take action, consistent, corresponding action to bring it to pass. But if you take action, share the idea, the wonderful thing that you need to share with people, because human beings are vectors, carriers of thought. That is why, the more human beings that carry your thoughts, the more and faster it is for the thought to manifest, because the energy will synergize. I call it synergy. Turn out synergy. So the thing is this: we need to get to make money work for us. See money as a metric of value. See money as liquid; it must flow to your life. See money as a legal tender. So it doesn't have anything to do with you, anything to do with your value. Turn of value. The last one, depth, so that we can go to where we are going to. Let me even check my time. Chai. Okay. Write this down your notes. Money is a depreciating commodity. Money is a depreciating commodity. Money is a depreciating commodity that government uses as debt. Money is a depreciating commodity that government uses as debt. So, full stop. Money is a depreciating commodity that government uses as debt. I'm going to explain. Don't worry, I'm coming. That means the more you keep money, the more the value will lose. You like keep 1 million naira in your bank account generally by now. That's why it's not good to save money for rainy days. It's not good to save money in the bank. You use your money to do. You don't even save the money. Save the money on money market. Save the money on, of course, on treasury bills, on bonds. Those ones you can close them anytime. You lose that percentage for that month, but you see how back your money with interest. And that interest on treasury bill, bond, mutual fund can beat inflation. At least for you. So you also keep the money keep for your savings. It's just feeding, upkeep, maintenance. Not that one. Put it to work. Money has to work for you. So it's a depreciating commodity, and government uses as debt. Full stop. Inflation is the deflection or diversion of fiat currency. Inflation is the deflection or deviation of fiat currency. The only way government make money from you is to bring inflation. Inflation is the deflection or deviation of fiat currency. So that's the only way government make money. Inflation is the deflection or deviation of fiat currency. So the only way government make money from you is to bring inflation on it. Inflation is the deflection or deviation of fiat currency. Or deviation of fiat currency. What I'm trying to say here is that the only way government make money is through inflation. That's the way government make money. Shey we dey here now, they increase fuel from where it was to. They just want to make more money. So the only way is debt. Government will always borrow money, so they want to pay back. They make the interest, and most of the things we do. Okay, we do it in corporate. When I was running company, when I attended CBN, Central Bank of Nigeria, EDC, Entrepreneurship Development Center at Onitsha, and they told us that the only way you make money as a CEO, one of the best way you make money is that you borrow money to your company. So when you borrow money to your company will not pay tax because your company is owing. Your company is a legal entity. So the only way CEOs make money is that instead of us investing money as a company, no, we borrow the company the money. So that company will always pay us debt. So we'll never pay tax. It's not so every year, every time the company is owing. That's the only way. So this is what the government is doing too. So what you understand is that, what I'm trying to say to this class is that you don't need to pursue paper. All you need to pursue is value. Turn of value. I want you to wake up in the day and say, how can I touch somebody's life? How can I improve the quality of life? What kind of product can I create? What kind of things can I create? How can I package it? Because if you don't package your value, it becomes a commodity. It's not commodity. And commodity does have premium package price tag on it. If I just put a bottle of water without a name, it's a commodity. But once I put a name in it, it becomes a brand. It's not brand. What makes a product a brand is just the name, what it represents. You must put a name on yourself. You must brand yourself. If you don't brand yourself, you're a commodity. Money will run away from you. For you to make the quality of money, the profit you need to live a profitable life, you must brand yourself. You must brand your value. They're not brand. I always tell us that Mercedes is somebody's name, Benz is somebody's name, Toyota is somebody's name, Dangote is somebody's name. Tell your neighbor, what is your name? So you must put a brand for you to actually increase the value of who you are. If I mention Deeper Life, Anglican, Catholic, these are all brands. They're not brands. That's the thing. So the brand gives them their doctrine, dogma. It makes them belief system, culture. That some people that do money, man, some people don't do money. These are what I'm telling you. This is just a culture, belief system of a king, of a royal family. It makes them have a sense of identity. It's an identity. If you want to identify with you, iPhone, Samsung, Mercedes, Rolls Royce, I have a private jet. These are means of identity. I live in shelter, I live in a slum, it's just identity. It's an identity. And there's something about identity. Identity makes you attract who you are, who you think you are. Who you think you are, you also attract that to yourself. And making money is as easy as having a strong identity. That rather than giving you all this information, because I want you to have a strong, I want money to work for you as an entrepreneur, as an investor. Say, no, money must work for me. Money must work for me. If money must work for you, there's a way you need to think. Think that money is a liquid, no problem. I can't work for me. Okay, money is a material value. These are the things that makes you. But when you say, oh, I don't have money, let me go and look for who to beg. You have to borrow. That's the first. If you have money problem, the first thing you think is borrow, is beg. Oh, that person has a poverty mentality. The way you think is, what can I create? What can I sell? That's the first thought. What can I create? What can I sell? What can I exchange? There are other options. I'm going to give you a long note. When you need money for anything, these are when to ask. And you don't even need to wait. The Bible says, go to the ant, learn and be what? Wise. So, I want money to work for you. So, there's a thought pattern. There's a frequency and energy you need to do. And this energy, you must do it consistently. Tell me consistently. Because your confession must be consistent. You can't be talking A to talking B tomorrow and you are inspired. That's always good to have a quality environment around yourself. So don't worry, I'll actually reserve a lot because gold was actually introduced because it has intrinsic value. It was meant for use for exchange of goods. But today, government just backed it up on the strength of the government and no currency, and therefore its currency is backed only by the strength of its government, and the consequences of it is inflation and its rate. So I'm going to take our time in our next class to give you so much details so that you have some level of confidence. Because when you know something, there's a way it makes you feel. You become conscious, you become aware. I call it the first law of wealth, the law of awareness. What does it called? The law of awareness. You can never desire or seek anything you are not aware of. So first it becomes your awareness that money is supposed to work for you. Tell your neighbor, money must work for me. Money must work for me. Tell your neighbor, I am the boss. I am the boss. Tell your neighbor, I'm a millionaire. Tell your neighbor, I'm a success. That is who you are. That's what we can take today. The online community, please. Don't get involved in a business without a mentor. Reason is because the mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. He that stand on the shoulder of mentors will see far. See you at the top. God bless you. Thank God it's Friday. Have a wonderful weekend. And God bless you very well. So